Okay, the second reason why China's society is still pretty equal, I won't say it's because of the educational system. Because I used to study 15 years in China's educational system, and I also spent 3.5 years in the Western educational system and the Western society. So I think I'm still qualified to talk about the difference between the two systems. I will say for the Western education system, it's good to cultivate the difference because not like China, they only have one criteria to judge. Can I say the words, or maybe I can see the measure the good or normal students, and they have a many criteria. But for satisfied all of this criteria, actually is not just rely on the students themselves. Actually require the dedication of their parents, because you need to spend money to always go some social activities and traveling in this world, right? And you need time to cultivate your interest in and playing the sport. That's all requires money, and sometimes even not about money, it's about the relationship. If you have a good relationship with some celebrity, you can always get they always recommend you to go to the better school. So that's a Western education system. Western education system actually is an elite system. But for China, the educational system is a system for the normal people. I mean, maybe it's not good to cultivate the elite because they don't create so much difference between the students. But they do offer most of the people the fine education, and their criteria is simple. It's just one criteria, that is how much score you get from the college entrance examination. From my experience, that's my true experience. I studied in the Chinese college, and my roommates, one of my roommates, we used to spend living together for 4 years, and one of my roommates, his father is the top officer of our government in a very high level. I know, can you imagine if I study in the Western education system, this kind of person maybe never go to the same school with me. But in China, because the competition between students is equal, so that's why I can study in the same school and the same class and even live in the same dormitory with him. And also, I'm actually still the middle class, and I also have a classmate. His family is not so rich, even kind of poor from the countryside, but we still live in the same school. So, and that's very common in China's education system. And the educational and the educational opportunity actually is opportunity to change your life, because this person, they from the different social class, they could live together and they can become friends, they can do the business all together, and they can appreciate each other, and some of them even get married. This can be the best that can be the best influence to offset the imbalance created by the inequality of this society, which that's something I believe very meaningful for our society.